guys, it's Amanda, and my husband just got back from doing a Costco run, and he said, hey, do you want to do a Costco haul? And I said, hey, yeah, that's a good idea. I haven't done a Costco haul in like a year or something like that. So mostly this haul is just a stocking up haul for us. The cupboards were getting a little bare, the freezer was getting a little bare, so this was particularly for the purpose of stocking up. We try to limit going to Costco to about once a month. Sometimes we can't quite make it and we do like every 3 weeks, but usually this is the amount of stuff that we get for a month. And this one is particularly for stocking things rather than for particular recipes or anything like that. Let's start over here. If you guys have watched my pregnancy updates, you know that I am currently 26 weeks pregnant, and my consistent craving that I have had in this pregnancy and both of my other pregnancies has been the Costco organic orange juice. And you can tell we're stocking up here. This stuff, and it lasts forever in the fridge too. We have a second refrigerator out in our garage, and so that's how we're able to store a lot of this stuff. So we got my favorite Costco organic orange juice, and I drink this stuff like it's going out of style right now. And down here we have the orange mango juice that's organic, and we normally don't, except for the orange juice, we normally don't drink, at least I don't drink very much straight up juice, and we don't give juice to our kids. What we use this for is making water kefir, which is a lot like kombucha but without the tea, and we just flavor it with organic juice. So since it is so cost effective at Costco, that's where we get our juice for flavoring that. This one over here we actually got because in the summertime I do make an exception to my juice rule, and this stuff, you guys, it's seasonal and it is amazing. It is organic watermelon cucumber lemonade, and it is so good. And what my husband does is once, you know, we've had a glass or so and poured out the top a little bit, he stuffs it full of mint leaves from our garden, so then it's watermelon cucumber mint lemonade. And it is so refreshing on these really hot days. We've been getting up into the 80s and stuff, so it's been pretty darn hot. And just having a glass of this with some ice, it is amazing. And like I said, I try not to drink too much juice, so this stuff is pretty sweet. So what I do is I just have like half water, half juice, and that's the perfect amount of sweetness for me, and it still has a lot of flavor. And I am just absolutely loving this stuff right now. Back here we'll get into the produce. So like I said, this is just stocking our normal stuff. We've got our organic baby carrots back there, mandarin oranges. We've got some organic pears, which I'm pretty excited about. I am just craving so much juicy fruit right now. That's been my latest, biggest craving, is juicy fruit. And that's partly probably pregnancy and partly just that it's hot in summertime. But there are some pears, and we always get bananas. We go through so many bananas in this house, it's ridiculous. And then down here we got some organic apricots, so that will also help satisfy that craving for me. So if you guys have been watching for a while, you know that our son is incredibly picky, and I actually have a whole video about that, and I'll link that in the cards here. But anyway, he does not eat fresh fruit. He downright refuses, no matter what we do. And so the funny thing is he will eat dried fruit. So I guess that's still a win that he is eating something healthy, even though it's not fresh. There's still a lot of nutrients in there. So we got the organic dried mango, and that stuff is addicting, you guys. I personally love that myself. And one of his favorites, which is the organic Kalamurna figs, and of course my daughter, who eats everything, she loves both of those as well. Down here we have our dairy. Like I said, my son is really picky, and the only cheese that he will eat is Dubliner cheese. He will actually also eat pepper jack cheese, surprisingly, but those are the only two cheeses that he will eat. And which is, you know, if he's gonna be picky about cheese, I'm really glad that the one he wants to eat is a grass-fed cheese. And Dubliner is just so good. You've probably seen this in my other Costco hauls. Dubliner cheese is our absolute favorite cheese. So if you haven't tried it, it's so good and so much more affordable at Costco too. If you look in just the regular grocery store, you just like this itty bitty little teeny tiny brick of it for the same price as you get this huge honkin' brick at Costco. So totally worth it to get your fancy cheese at Costco. It is like seriously the best way to save money on cheese. And over here you can see we have my favorite Chèvre goat cheese. So since I did my Whole30 a while back, I'll link my whole playlist about my Whole30 experience here. But ever since then, I have really lost my tolerance for cow dairy. And especially since I've been pregnant, I have really been craving dairy, but it really, you know, bothers my system still. So goat cheese is definitely my answer right now. And I have also been eating this stuff like it's been going out of style. It is so good. I put it on pita, I put it on toast, I sprinkle it onto my salads, you name it. I absolutely love the goat cheese. Sometimes Costco has really good varieties on this stuff too. Like they'll have like blueberry or cranberry or, you know, flavored goat cheese like that with, you know, fruit in it. It's so good. It's like dessert in and of itself. But today they just had the regular stuff. You know, I'm being a little more lax about gluten when I'm pregnant, but when I'm at home, I'm still trying to be as gluten-free as I can be. So we discovered that Costco has this Udi's whole grain gluten-free bread. And you guys, this is like the best textured gluten-free bread I have found, and the size of it. Normally, if you guys go gluten-free, you've probably seen that the little loaves that they sell, even of the same brand, Udi's, in the regular grocery store, they're these itty-bitty tiny little loaves, but these are almost like regular size bread. So I don't know why they can't sell it like normal size bread in the normal grocery store, but anyway, we got that. And as you can see, we've got a lot of bread here. And what we do when we stock up is we just keep it in our freezer. And this will last us for a good month, all these loaves here. So anyway, and then for the rest of the family, we always get our favorite Dave's Killer bread. And we get the sprouted stuff. I actually eat the sprouted stuff a little more than the regular stuff. I can't really scoot it down here so you can see it. There's the regular Dave's Killer bread. We get the yellow one and the green one. Alex and Bill mostly eat those, and Sophie eats the sprouted one because it's like a square size loaf, and so it's a little more her size. And since it's sprouted, sprouted wheat bothers me less than regular wheat, so I eat that a little bit as well. And up here we got the Terra chips, and they have parsnip, taro, sweet potato, and batata, which I don't know, some kind of root. But yeah, they're really good chips. It's actually a good way to get some extra root veggies in your diet. They do have salt on them, but it's sea salt, and they're all natural, and they really taste good. And over here, like I also mentioned, I'm trying to avoid cow dairy as much as possible. So I get the So Delicious organic coconut milk, or coconut beverage, or whatever they call this. And I mostly use this in my coffee. And this stuff is really shelf stable, so we just put it in our pantry, and this box here should last me like a month or two. So I was almost out of that, so we restocked that. And down here, we are thrilled that Costco has kombucha. We try to incorporate as many fermented foods into our diet. Kombucha is like all the rave right now, and there's a reason for that. I love it. I just love the fizziness of it, and I really enjoy it on these hot summer days, and I still drink it while I'm pregnant. It's a 6-pack in there, so we just keep that in the fridge, and it's really nice to have year-round, but especially in the summer when it's hot. And then up here, my husband just needed some more undershirts, so got a couple of black Calvin Klein undershirts there. And he also needed some more like running socks, short socks. Over here is my ever trusty OxyClean. You guys know that we cloth diaper, and just having kids around, this stuff is a absolute necessity for getting stains out of kids' clothes, and especially for our cloth diaper wash routine. And if you guys haven't seen that, I will link that in the cards right here. So that is an absolute laundry staple for us. And I needed some more contact solution. I found that the standard contact solution a couple years ago was really starting to irritate my eyes, and my optometrist suggested this BioTrue stuff, and I haven't gone back since. It's made all the difference. I haven't had any eye irritation since starting to use this stuff, because it is, like they say on their packaging, quote unquote, the biology of your eye. Whatever they do, it works really well for my sensitive eyes. And also, while we're speaking of eyes, I just needed to get a few more eye drops. And we got our Cascade dishwasher detergent. This is one of those things where we have tried all sorts of different kinds of natural dishwasher soaps, and you guys, they just don't work. They don't work. And so this is one of those things where, you know what? We just get the regular standard stuff and it works. We just do an extra rinse on our dishwasher to get all of the residue off of our dishes, and we've been quite satisfied with that. So anyway, there you have it, you guys. If that was helpful for you guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notifications bell if you're new around here and want to see more videos like this. So also let me know in the comments, have you guys found anything really useful at Costco lately? Because I'm all for finding things that are really useful and really well priced at Costco. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.